Okay, I've got here 2 of the books that are aimed at those children who'll be starting reception coming in September. So the 3 and 4-year-olds who, if they're at nursery at the minute, will be doing a lot of work with their teachers about getting ready for school and getting themselves sorted. Most children aren't at nursery at the minute, so these are kind of there in place of those. The one on the left, all you need to know before you start school, is drawn through lots of animals, and the one on the right, all the words you need to know before you start school, has got people as the main characters. They've got lots of the similar content in them, so I'll just go through them so you get a chance to have a look and see which one might be better for your child. They're all hardboard with the board pages, so they're quite sturdy, going to withstand quite a lot. You can wipe your spills off on those quite easily. And they start off with the contents. We're getting ready for school, so talking about how to get dressed, what you're going to need to wear, what you're going to need to take with you. And they're really school-specific words: your lunchbox, your book bag, your drink and your PE kit. Then what happens as you get to school? So you're hanging up your coats, you're doing lots of fun things, you've got playtime, you've got a story time. Then there's things that they would need to know at school, or they'll be learning about at school. So the colours, mixing colours to make different ones. We've got different shapes. I know this is homework that's being set in reception from one of my neighbours at the minute. They've been spotting shapes out and about. Numbers and counting, and it goes up to 20. Then we've got some opposite words there. My 3-year-old is obsessed with opposites at the minute and keeps asking me to question her on her opposites. Lunchtime at school, so again back into the school setting, talking about what you might do, whether you're having a lunchbox food, whether you're having a meal from school, being polite, good manners. Dressing up and role-playing time. Talking about farm animals, so different animals that they might be talking about in class or meeting stories. Seasons and the weather. Moves on to talking about families and the different names for people within families. Pets that they might have or be talking about. Their bodies and the different senses, nature. Time to go home, so again back into school context, and then all their little letters, and it's got space that you can tape over them, so the dot shows the starting point and you can trace over it with your fingertips. The idea is they could point out the letters that go in their name, or the mom's name, or the sister's name, or whoever's name that they want to be spelling out at the minute. So that one there was the all you need to know, and it's mainly through the animal characters. Then we've got all the words you need to know. Lots of these pages are going to be similar. Main difference is that this one is people based. Okay, so we talk about going to school. How are you going to get there? Who are you going to meet that is there with you? So the significant adults. Things in the classroom, so these are going to be different probably to nursery, to the home environment, what they're going to need to know the names of. Days at school and different times within those days. Shapes, colours and numbers, we met those in the other book as well, so they're in both of those. Things that they might have to eat and drink, and again it takes it into the school environment here with their lunchbox. They're sitting at the table. About books, books are going to be hopefully a very important part of their reception life, and looking at different story and fact and and fiction, and using different workbooks. Weather and seasons, so that was in the other one as well. Outdoor words, so linking with the nature one that we had before. Things that go. We've got again animals, that was in the other one, but this one takes it a little bit further, so it gets a bit more exotic in the animals as well. All about you, so again we've got the senses coming in here, we've got feelings up at the top, different parts of the body. It's linked in here with some of the clothing as well that they might be wearing. Family and friends in here takes it a little bit further. It's nice to see we've got things like foster care, stepmom, stepdad, babysitter, childminder, different names for grandparents, special days and occasions, how you're going to be spending time with your friends and family. Things at home that you'll be talking about. So there's obviously aren't school things, but the things they're going to be talking about while they're at school, and some questions. So it's introducing some of the concepts: why, how, what, where, which, when, how many, who. Can you answer questions? Can you make your own questions? And that one comes to that. So that's all the words that you need to know before you start school. Both of those are $9.99. And they are fantastic. I know I'm definitely getting one for my little one to be sharing with her at bedtime. And that's the idea, sharing it. I know she's then going to share it with her babies, with her teddies, because she likes playing that kind of game. But these are really fantastic. Let me know if you're interested.